Hey everyone, this is me, Ebony. I'm here with you with another braces video update. So it's been about 7 weeks, exactly 7 weeks since I got my braces installed. And I didn't really want to make a month-to-month update about my braces progress because I know sometimes that can get redundant and sometimes I don't always have time. But I just wanted to give you an update. It's been 7 weeks. I got my braces put in initially November 17th, and it is January 7th, so that's been 7 weeks. Some of the things that has happened, there has been a significant change in my top row teeth and then in my bottom. They still haven't put in the braces and the brackets at the bottom row because it's only been 7 weeks, and like I said in my other video, my previous videos, that the doctor said that he will look at maybe around the 4th or the 5th month that I've had braces to see about putting bottom braces on the bottom row once my canines are moved to where he wants them to be, to where it's safe enough to put braces at my bottom row teeth. But other than that, the progress has been pretty fast. And I'll try to edit this video to where I can show you guys the before and after pictures of my my top row teeth to show you the significant difference that I've seen, and it's been 7 weeks. Like, so this tooth right here, it was like twisted mostly almost to like a diagonal kind of way, or in a direction it was going, and it's like almost completely straightened up. But I will show you the before and after pictures. I think I took a picture, Friday or Saturday, because I was trying to compare the progress. So that has been a significant change. I can actually feel it. My bottom row teeth, the two canines here and here, they haven't been moving as fast, but I have noticed a big difference. But I would want to say around the 4th or 5th month, it should be where the doctors want it. But to me, because it's still at the bottom, I think at the level to where it's at, to me it seemed like it's moving kind of slow. But I mean, things could speed up in a 3rd or 4th month or 5th month or whatever. So that's that. As far as like the straightening of my teeth, so far I've been to getting my teeth tightened 3 times. This past week on Thursday was the my third time getting my brackets and my wires tightened. And I want to say throughout all of the tightening and the moving things around, I want to say my food list is still the same. My food list is still the same. I still try to eat normal foods, but the one thing that I notice now with me is that I can still eat like chicken and fish and things like that, and I have not tried to eat steak because I'm trying to stay away from red meats and pork. But I know some people will tell you, if you want to eat steak and you have braces, you can. You just have to cut the steak up into smaller pieces, which I'm sure that's true. But I know I can say one thing that I've noticed with me eating, normal foods. I can't bite down or chew down on things. Like, if how you have like fried chicken or chicken wing or something like that, or something that you normally have to bite down on. You use your front teeth. I noticed that I can't really still bite down on stuff, and it's probably because I'm afraid if I bite down on it like I normally would without braces, that I'm gonna like pop off a bracket or something, or break something or break a wire. So I don't want to risk that. So eating normal foods still feels weird, and I think that's gonna be that way throughout my whole time having braces, because it's been 7 weeks. Things are sort of normal as far as me knowing how to eat food, knowing my new normal routine of how I would eat with braces. I want to say it's really different. When you have braces, really your eating habits really do change. And if it does not change, really, if you have braces, you're probably one of those people who your brackets break a lot, your wires pop out, or you're just at the dentist a lot. And to me, that's a waste of time. It costs money, whether you can afford it or not. It's still a waste of money whether your company pays for it or whether your parents pay for it or whether you pay for it or whatever the case is, but to keep going back just because for whatever reason, because you want to keep eating what you're eating, it's a waste of time and it's a waste of money. So with eating normal foods, I still eat most of what I normally would eat, aside from beef, red meat. So I stay away from anything hard, like nuts and stuff like that, or like hard candy, popcorn, stuff like that, because it can really either get stuck in your teeth, or if you eat like gummy candy, stuff like that, it can get stuck in your wires, and sometimes brushing it does not always help. You might have to go to the dentist just to get all that gushy stuff removed, because it can't sit on your teeth, because that's like a bunch of sugar just dissolving. So yeah, so my food items has changed, but I mean it's for the better. I mean I'm not mad about it. I've gotten used to eating a certain way. Now that I have braces, and then now that I have my molar bites in my mouth, I still have those in. I don't know if he's gonna take those out around the 4th or 5th month when they actually put braces at the bottom. But for right now, I mean I make do. I still eat salads and normal meals like that. It's just that for certain meats I still have to cut up. Now one thing I have noticed with braces for me is that when they tighten them, every time they tighten them, usually the first day or the first few hours, it still feels normal. You're not going to feel any pain until like later on at night or the next day. You'll feel like your teeth are sensitive. They don't hurt, but they feel like discomfort, so you can't really chew on hard stuff. And it's good to eat soft foods, or if you eat like a sandwich or something like that, just take your time chewing your food, cut it up into little pieces if you have to. Or if you have to make things easier, just, every time you get your brackets and your wires tightened, or get new equipment in your mouth when you have braces, every time you go to the doctor, just eat, soft foods or smaller portions, or things that are easy to eat and easy to cut up, because it's going to save you a lot of frustration. Especially if you work like me, you really don't have a long lunch break. And also it's gonna help you better meal prep, instead of, eating things that are gonna get in the way of, you eating at a certain time, or foods that's just gonna be hard to chew because your teeth are sensitive because it got tightened, your brackets or whatever. Another thing that I noticed is that even after you get your brackets tightened and like new equipment within your mouth, even after the few days where your mouth feels normal, you don't feel any pain or discomfort. I noticed that, and I don't know if it's just for me or because of how my teeth are, but I still feel like even when things are normal, even when I still try to eat, food like a sandwich or a salad, or try to chew, even if I cut my chicken up, or try to eat things that like are softer but on a solid side, I still feel like when I chew, my teeth are shifting, like they're moving, and I accept that as normal. I guess I could ask my doctor if that's normal, but I'm sure it is, because you really have brackets and wires in your mouth pulling your teeth apart. So I think that that's normal. And I think for me, that's probably going to stay that way until my whole time having braces. So that's another thing you're going to feel if you are thinking about getting braces, or you are going to get braces. Just know that once the pain subsides, of whether you first get your braces on or after, every time you get your braces tightened, your braces tightened, your teeth are never gonna feel like how they felt before you had braces. Nothing's gonna feel normal. You're gonna feel like every time you eat, you bite down on something, your teeth are shifting. It's kind of like, it feels like it's moving. But other than that, I would say, don't be afraid to eat normal foods once you get braces, and once they, get tightened every month or every 2 months or every 3 months, however many, whatever the wait time is in between, your doctor's appointment for getting your teeth straighter. So, and what else? So my food list is pretty normal. Oh yeah, I was gonna say this. So I don't eat popcorn anymore, but I have tried to eat popcorn, and let me tell you why. So I love. I mean, absolutely love popcorn. Like popcorn is my thing. Like when I'm at the movies, I have to have popcorn. Like if a movie theater doesn't have popcorn, I'm probably not gonna watch the movie. That's how much I love popcorn. So like popcorn is my thing. So I tried eating popcorn within the first month of me, getting my braces. And man, let me tell you, so it wasn't that hard eating the popcorn. The thing that I thought about after I actually, got done with, letting the popcorn pop and, I got my bowl and I was going to sit down, and watch my little movie. And then I sat down and I was about to eat the popcorn. And then I was like, man, I don't even know why they said we can't have popcorn, if we have braces and blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, the only thing that's hard is like the little kernels, but you just gotta, watch what you eat. And then I thought about it and I'm like, hold up, wait. If I eat the popcorn, it's probably a good chance that the little kernel shells are probably gonna get stuck in between my teeth. And I'm like, well, if they get stuck in between my teeth, how am I supposed to floss it out if it's already hard to floss your teeth when you have braces on? And I'm like, what if it's inside a crevice that I can't get? So then I got all nervous. So then I ate my popcorn, and let me tell you, it was really difficult for me to eat popcorn with braces on. But yeah, I mean, some people, they probably still eat popcorn with braces in their mouth. But yeah, that was my experience with eating popcorn with braces in my mouth. Yeah, it was uncomfortable. For those of you who want to eat popcorn with braces in your mouth, you can. Yeah, then I try to eat like some mixed nuts at work because I guess like last week I was hungry and I'm like, well, I know I'm not supposed to eat this because it could break off a bracket, but I'm like, if I'm really careful, and this was before I got my teeth tightened, I was like, if I'm really careful, maybe I won't break off a bracket. But let me tell you, when I try to chew on the mixed nuts, like my teeth felt like they were moving, and it was like I couldn't really obtain like a hard chew, like how you would chew your food before you had braces put in your mouth and before you had spacers, like how you chew confidently. It's like having braces, even when your teeth don't hurt, even when your mouth is not uncomfortable from getting tightened, and you're just feeling normal. Biting down on things that are hard, like that, mixed nuts or popcorn, your teeth still feels weird. It does this shifting and moving thing when you have braces in your mouth. So that's probably another reason why they say stay away from, hard chewy foods, hard candy, besides the fact that it can break your brackets. But once you have braces in your mouth and you have, what is it called? Darn it. Not brackets, but, and I would know this, but I'm having a brain fart. The silver things in the back of your teeth that they put on, your back, not wisdom teeth, but your back bottom teeth and your back top teeth it's like, that silver little ring that they use to, in the wires in your mouth. So I think with those being in your mouth and with your brackets and things like that, I think it forever spaces your teeth out, so your teeth are always going to be on like this limbo shifting kind of thing. So yeah, chewing hard foods, chewing mixed nuts is very hard. After a few chews, like my teeth were starting to get more sensitive, and I wasn't in pain, but it was to the point to where it was uncomfortable, and to me it wasn't worth keep chewing. So yeah, eating mixed nuts, eating popcorn, eating hard foods, eating candy, it's really not worth it. I mean, like I said before in my videos, like if the doctor is telling you to stay away from it, it is probably for a good reason. 2 reasons: so you won't break your brackets, so you won't pop your wires, or actually that's 3. So you won't break your brackets, so you won't pop your wires, and because your teeth are still in limbo of constantly being spaced out because they're constantly being pulled. So your teeth are regrowing, reshaping themselves. So your teeth is never going to be stable until you get your braces taken off. And I can only imagine once you get your braces taken off, it's probably going to actually take you a few weeks for your teeth to actually feel normal as if you never had braces in. So I'm guessing even after, I get my braces taken out, or for those who are going to get, your braces taken out, you're probably happy, that you're gonna eat normal foods, yeah, good luck with that. Cause I think even after you get your braces taken out, your teeth and your gums still have to readjust to actually be normal. So yeah, so those of you who think you're gonna sit there and eat a normal meal after your braces get taken out, you think you're gonna go to baby back ribs that first day, probably not, but good luck. And I hope your teeth don't hurt if you do try to chew something, because if you think about it, if something's been in your mouth for a year or 2 or 3, as soon as you take it out, your teeth are still gonna be sensitive, because it's as if it's still in your mouth. The brackets, the wires, the rubber bands, it's still gonna feel weird. So I'm assuming it's probably gonna take a week or 2 to adjust, just like how when you got your braces put in, it took you a week or 2 to adjust to eating new things and for braces being in your mouth. So this is my 7-week update with braces. Yeah, it's been 7 weeks. My eating habits has changed. My food list has changed, what I can and can't eat. Does it suck sometimes? It does. It really does, because not that I was a junk food lover before, because I eat pretty healthy, but I think it's something psychological when somebody tell you can't have something and then you actually can't have it. It's like, I want it now. So I don't know what it is with us humans. It's like you don't think about it. And this is like I don't even eat candy every single day. That's the thing. I don't eat candy every single day. But it's like now the fact that I can't eat it, I'm like, I want a lollipop. And I'm like, when I didn't have braces, I hardly ate a lollipop. So I just think it's psychological. So yeah, my food list changed. My eating habits has changed slightly. Like I said, I always ate healthy and things like that. It's just I have to be careful with hard foods or trying to bite down on anything hard or solid, because yeah, it can really mess some stuff up. Oh. But yeah, other than that, let me see if I can think of anything else that that I can share with you guys about braces. Oh yeah, so if whatever the doctor gives you, whether you just get your braces put on or you're getting your brackets tightened, everything that they give you as a take-home package, use, because it's for a reason. So if they give you wax, you're probably gonna need that. If you don't, good. If they give you like any toothbrushes, any flosses, any super flosses, or like any brace brush, use those. So when I first got my braces in, the first few weeks I was doing good. I brush as normal, brush my teeth as normal, use my teeth whitening and, my toothbrush, and then my super floss, and then I used, the brackets brush, the little blue thing that I showed you guys in my other video. So then after a while, I still would brush my teeth and use mouthwash, but then, as far as that little blue brush with the little, the bristles at the end, to where you would floss, like the ones that goes in behind your, in between your brackets and then behind your wires and in front of your wires, the thing that brushes like the little plaque and stuff off your teeth or whatnot. So I stopped using that for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And then, because I was like, well, if I'm brushing my teeth with my toothbrush and I'm flossing, then there's no need to use that. But I was like, it probably doesn't make a difference. So I went like maybe about 3 weeks not using the blue thing. And then I noticed that there was like still like plaque that would build up, but it would get worse. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, I see that I really have to use this because it's there for a reason. So now I started using it again, and it really does get the plaque and stuff, because you don't notice it like the first week and a half, because you're flossing and you're brushing your teeth. But depending on what you eat, the stuff really does build up. So I started back using that little blue brush, as well as my toothbrush and, my super floss and stuff like that. So yeah, just to let you guys know that whatever the doctor gives you to help with your braces process, your braces journey, please use it, because you may think, oh, I don't need this. The only thing that you honestly really may not need is the wax. And then once they fixed my braces, because I was getting my gums cut from the wiring, after they did that, I didn't even need my wax to eat my food, because it felt normal. But every toothbrush that they give you, if you use a regular toothbrush along with the automatic, power toothbrush, still use that. Floss, brush your teeth, brush your brackets. Do use mouthwash because you will need it. Trust me. And it seems like when you have braces, plaque builds up a lot more than when you don't have braces. So yeah, you definitely have to use everything that they give you because it's there for a reason. And one of the things you don't want to happen, and I hope and pray that this doesn't happen to me because right now I am following the rules. But one of the things that the doctor said, and then one of the things that I noticed from watching some of the YouTube videos about people with braces and some of the horror stories is that if you don't floss regularly and if you don't brush your teeth regularly or use like teeth whitening and stuff like that, like your teeth can get like discolored. So when you're done with your braces process, you might have like spotting or like certain decaying to where I know my doctor said that if you do get like tooth decay and stuff like that, if you don't take care of your teeth properly, that it's gonna mess up your teeth because when you smile, people are gonna know you had braces. So trust me, I know you may not want to. I know it's time consuming, but whatever it is that your doctors give you, use it. And if you don't know how to use it or you're confused, ask your doctor, if the doctor's not available, just call the assistants that help them, ask them because they know how to use it. And some of them probably have braces, so they probably can tell you, the ins and out and whatnot. So yeah, so that is my 7-week update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't mean to be 23 minutes long. I kind of got long-winded, but that's my 7-week update. And I'm gonna go back to editing my second book that I will have published in February. So yeah, so take care guys, bye.